Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. You might say I wasn't prepared for you, which is something that would be completely unacceptable for some of our Doomsday preppers. Our topic for today is the apocalypse. Will it ever happen? And when? And what will be the cause? Let's investigate. It's not an uncommon human thought that one day some unnamed disaster might wipe mankind into near extinction. But before we examine this, let's first take a look at the history of the formidable Doomsday. From as early back as 634 BC, there have been predictions of the end of the world. Romans feared their entire city would be destroyed in its 120th year. It involved a myth that 12 eagles had revealed to Romulus a mystical number representing the lifetime of Rome. And some early Romans hypothesized that each eagle represented 10 years. A lot of apocalyptic ideas stem from religion. The second coming of Jesus Christ is often believed in Christianity and Islam. Talk about a second coming in which the believers will be taken back to heaven and the rest will suffer on earth. There was Y2K. This was not about the end of the world, but on December 31st, 1999, the computers on which we all depended would fail us. That was the day that all of our luxuries of daily life would crumble, and we would once again be forced to live without electricity, running water, or heat. Now you might be asking yourself, but Miles, an apocalypse sounds like fun. Wrong. There are many possible reasons for an all-out apocalypse. Anything from natural disasters to a nuclear holocaust, or even some kind of zombie uprising. Research shows that most of these apocalyptic situations would involve the vast majority of humans being wiped from existence. That's your family, your friends, and even your dog. And yet, there seems to be a distinct interest in the media with the idea of a post-apocalyptic world. It's in our movies, our shows, and even in our literature. Take this poem by Sarah Teasdale. It's about a post-apocalyptic world that continues to thrive long after humanity's extinction. There will come soft rains and the smell of ground, and frogs in the pools singing at night, and wild plum trees in tremulous white. Robins will wear their feathery fire, whistling their whims on a low fence wire. And not one will know of the war, not one will care at last when it's done. Not one would mind, neither bird nor tree, if mankind perished utterly. And spring herself, when she woke at dawn, would scarcely know that we were gone. So what's the fascination? What is the human fascination with a post-apocalyptic world?
Some of the things I like about zombies and a world society would be, going out and having to have a sense of action and adventure. These mindless things, they don't really take much to get around about. So the only thing I'd have to do is go up and maybe use a machete or use a chainsaw to get through these. So I think with that sense of aspect, I think that'd be a pretty interesting way to live life in that type of world.
One of the things that I think people love so much about post-apocalyptic society is that there really isn't a society to belong to. It's like everyone's out on their own, you can do whatever you want, you can kill whoever you want, there aren't any rules, and you don't have to go to work, you don't have to go to school, and it's just a free-for-all, which makes it so much fun and so interesting.
You know what I like about the idea of an apocalypse? Not a damn thing. In light of the upcoming hypothetical end of the world on December 21st of 2012, some groups of people are actively preparing for the worst. Some websites will even sell you gear necessary for surviving in a barren, lawless world, everything from food supplies to weapons and ammo. Skeptics will point out the absurd number of quote-unquote apocalypse predictions that have turned out to be complete fabrications. And in the end, I'm sure we'll all be okay.